All right, and hello, and welcome back for the last Pixel quarterfinal here in Season 4. Of course, Prism will follow later tonight, but it's time to focus in on these two teams as we have the Madison Monarchs up against the Bedford Bulldogs. Hoping for a good game as always. We had our first Game 7 last night. We'll see what we get tonight. Of course, you can see Madison sitting at 6-3, Bedford at 5-4, puts them at 4th and 5th on the standings. Madison clinching their spot in week number 7, while it took Bedford until the next week in week 8. Look at the last time they played each other, it was back in week number 2. Bedford were the higher seeded team back when that game happened, but both teams were 1-0, and it was Madison who won 3 straight games to get a gentleman's and or spaceman sweep and a win in that one. So, it's been a long time. Both rosters mostly the same, although I believe some changes coming through for Bedford. So, we'll see what it looks like now. Of course, we can look at our standings as well. We've looked at them in each game. Top 6 in gold made the playoffs directly. Bottom 4 in white had to go through the play-in. And in Pixel, it was those bottom 2, Vancouver and KC, that made it through. But as we see on our schedule, neither one got a win in their quarterfinal. KC did manage to take 2 games off Boston, one of the closer games of the postseason, but not enough to take the match victory. Looking at where the bracket stands then, our bottom semifinal is locked in, and I believe that one is even scheduled for next Thursday, or I guess this Thursday since it's Sunday. But one still left to be determined as Boston sitting all alone there waiting to see who they'll play. And it is going to be one of these two teams. So why don't we zoom in on the matchup as Honda and Craney will be the key players. And the team averages are 5-2 in favor of Madison with a tie on shot percentage. And then saves going over to the Bulldogs. In terms of the player averages, it is much more split for Madison, as it's 4 led by Honda. Shade will take shot percentage, and Panda will take saves, while over for Bedford, much more centralized, as Craney leads everything except demos, which are instead led by Frighten. And with all of that said, we can just focus on our matchup then. And this is an interesting one. I think, if anything, you want to zoom in on the last game that was played. For Madison, because that is a tough one. That's one to circle. That they ended up losing in 5 games to Buffalo. And I think that's the question mark. Because obviously, they lose to Incheon, they lose to Boston. Those are fair. Those make sense. Those are top teams, and those are teams that they took to 5 games. It feels like, okay, they played them close. They took down Daytona. This is still a team to watch out for, a team to fear. We just need to catch them on a better day. But this game against Buffalo kind of makes clear the cracks that we've been seeing. Because Madison are a team that look really good on offense when they play offense. But the problem is they sometimes forget that defense exists. I still get stuck on games 3 and 4 against the Loudoun Lynx, where they got 0 saves in both of those games. And they did win one of them, but it's also the reason they didn't get a sweep, because they left too many open nets and lost an OT. So I think this is a very strong team. I still group them with the top 4. I still think this is one of my 4 teams that I think can win. But with that said, I think this is a great test for them, and we need to see them win this game. Because on the other side, Bedford are a team that are fairly not a member of the top 4, but record-wise, they're only one game behind, and they have played a very good last few weeks. And so I think this Bedford team, again, I do have them as an underdog. I do not have them as a favorite to win, but when asked for a dark horse, this is the one team really in both leagues that I feel like is reasonable to answer. Because in Prism, you got a top 4, they should win it. In Pixel, you got a top 4, they should win it. And then in Prism, there's really not anyone, as we've seen, because we're basically just left with the top 4 outside of New York. And in Pixel, it's been similar. That Bedford are, once again, with the match schedule, the only team outside that top 4 who are still left in it. So, yeah, I think, obviously, can give a lot of credit to Craney. I mean, look at the stats. He has just had a great season. He has been a very dangerous member of this team. I will also mention, though, he has had many more games played than his teammates, especially Lynx played his minimum 9. Bozy having 28, Frighten 27, while Craney's up at 34, which is at least an extra series. But given that he only played 6 more games than Bozy, he has 25 more goals, almost double the shots, you know? So, really, it just feels like, this Bedford team lives and dies by Craney, and that's a really good baseline to have, but we're still going to need to see if they can contend. Because they've had great series. They've gone to 5 against Inchin. They've swept their last 3 series that weren't Inchin, beating Buffalo, Vancouver, and Loudoun. Cool. But with that said, how do they play against these top teams, and can they beat these top teams? Because they went to 5 with Boston, and they went to 5 with Inchin, but they lose in 4 against Madison and Daytona. And again, I don't remember exactly when Craney got to this team, but still it remains that they've played somewhat close, but they've consistently struggled more than those top teams. And they haven't played as close or looked as good against all of them. So, as I said, I think this is probably my dark horse, as we are just waiting on a team. I'm not entirely sure, but as I say that, they have joined. So, I think we are about ready to hop into it. I'll quickly get a prediction, but we have a game. So, I'm going to go with Madison. I'm going to go 4-1. I could see a closer series. Obviously, we're kind of hoping for a closer series, but gotta believe in the Monarchs, but we'll see how it goes. Didn't turn up the volume. We'll get to that when the first goal goes in, or at least when there's one that we can skip a bit of the replay. But either way, I think Madison clear favorites, trying to begin a run as the other top 4 teams have. But it still falls on them to get it done, because Bedford likely won't make it easy, and they could take advantage of the weaknesses we have seen. Panda trying to clear this one away. Honda tries to jump up, won't get much on it. Panda now off the back wall. This one bouncing down. Bozy jumping out. Shade will get a dunk off the side wall. Of course, if you guys didn't see in the Discord, these two teams making an agreement, I believe yesterday, that Shade and Lynx would both play, because Lynx wanted to get a playoff game in, and of course, fairly, he didn't want to play if the other team was going to go main roster. So, a little bit of an agreement. Handshake, subs on both sides in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them both subbed out after this one, but obviously only time will tell. 1 minute in here. I'd say we've seen a majority Monarchs pressure, especially towards the net, but the ball has gone back and forth quite a bit, and still nothing on the board just yet. Honda now looking for center. It's Bozy up high in the air. Shade trying to jump in, won't get too much on it. Honda now waiting next, just turns around. He'll collect back into his corner, trying to pop it out, but can't get that last touch. That's controlled by Bozy, who now beats Shade as well. Lynx tries to roll it toward the net, but Honda's there to deny, as now Craney ends up with it. He'll go for the bang forward, but it's taken away by Panda. Bozy now around the right side again, looking for the roll center, but Lynx loses the challenge. And Honda comes up big for his team on defense. Panda now around the outside. Bozy trying to clear it away again. Craney still on it. Now rolling out, dropping down. Honda's there. It's out off the corner. Panda's racing in, but it's saved by Lynx. He pops it off the post and he keeps this game scoreless. That miss could make things awkward, but Bozy will poke it away and Craney will get a clear as well. Honda trying to hold control, but just serves it up for Bedford as Craney gets the shot on target, saved by Shade. Bozy on it next as Panda got demoed, but Shade's there for the quick turn. Craney just loops it up high, forcing Panda to get up. He'll run out of boost, but he will make the play. Lynx now off the corner again. Honda the long clear. Panda jumping will look for the redirect, but can't quite get around it. Craney another just long clear again. Madison have been a little bit awkward on defense, so they're trying to force that issue, and it's gonna work. It's a demo on Panda. It's a bump, or at least pressure of a bump on Honda, and the defense can't get there. Just past halfway into game one. It's a 1-0 Bedford lead. They get first blood, and now the pressure is on Madison to look for a response. That one off the post as well. Panda will get it out to the side. Center to Craney. He'll put it up high, but Bozy's there. A bouncing ball. It's wide, and Shade will push it even further out. Lynx now trying to play it in as Hondo is waiting. He'll take control. He'll beat them all. It's off target, though, and Bozy's able to get a pinch out to the side. Bozy a misread on this one. Lynx will dive, turns into a double commit, but it's cleared and settled by plenty of time. Now Lynx looking for a pass. It's high, but Honda will get the clear out. Madison surviving well on defense, but we really haven't seen offense from them in a while. Feels like they defined control in this game because they just have kind of been trapped back. We've seen occasional clears, but nothing that really manifests a shot. Lynx another big dunk. Shade beat by Craney. Honda trying to jump up early. Will knock it back forward. Lubu still in Panda. He'll shoot, but just ends up dropping wide to the other corner. Honda another one straight up in the air, trying to recover. Low boost. Pass out towards Shade, but Lynx gets behind it again. Final minute here. Panda an awkward jump, but he'll find a great pass to Honda. Honda up high. Has the read. Won't get the shot. Now Lynx up early again. Another 50 with Panda. Finally, the Monarchs are pushing forward, but they just aren't getting the shot they need. We saw bounces, we saw passes, but nothing went on target. Bedford breakout again, but now Madison push back forward. Honda trying to get it toward the net. It's wide again, and Bozy will be credited with a save. Panda up high around the corner, but Craney's up early, and he'll get it out to the sidewall. Honda now off the back wall. Shade looking to disrupt. Honda, that's an easy pass down. That touch could be more, but it's sitting there for Lynx. Panda's so far away, and he'll get dunked yet again. The clock will run down. Monarchs get shut out, and the Bedford Bulldogs are going to take game number 1. Lynx will get his first playoff game, and he'll get his first playoff win. The sub game works out very well in the favor of Bedford. They'll tie in shots 4-4, but they are the only one to get a goal on the board. And so as we already see Lynx leave, now Shade will follow. We'll switch over to our main rosters, and now we'll see where the series goes from here. So far, it just feels like we need to see, as we said, more offense out of this Madison team. And of course, with Bran, I think it's a lot more likely they get that. But also, Frighten, obviously, a flat upgrade for Bedford, as I once again didn't change the audio between games. Pretty small difference. I could also just turn it up on OBS for it. Just gonna ball, it's fine. Craney trying to get it away on the air dribble, trying to follow it. Hondo will play it out off the back wall. Bozy now looking for a center. Frighten's there, but it's 50'd out to the other side. Bran in the air, shot down towards the net, but it's blocked to the side by Craney. Now Craney the other way, a flick towards the net. Panda will get it wide. Brand, that could be another center. Bozy hits it high, and Honda gets back in time. Panic there. We don't really have command set up, unfortunately, but if you need something, we can maybe answer it for you. As Frighten tries to get this one away again. I can get a Discord link for you. This should work, but while I'm getting that, Craney will get a goal. And it is 1-0 Bedford again. He finds space and it turns into a shot. Only 49 seconds in, a lot sooner than the last one. And already it's first blood back over to the Bulldogs, and now Madison left searching. They still need a goal. They still need anything in this series, really. Creighton tries to center it across. Drop down by Panda. Caught by Honda. Honda down the sideline. Trying to stay with it. Creighton will get another touch away. Brand now under it. That one rolled, but it'll go wide across. Honda another dunk, but Bozy actually does get a touch on that. Started to get really awkward, but manages to get a piece of it. There's a big miss, but a pull shot bump. Craney saves Bedford. That holds it scoreless for Madison, and it maintains the lead for the Bulldogs. Now out off the side again, Honda just a big clear downfield. Craney waiting back off his backboard, a little bit awkward, but Bran is 50'd wide again. Now down towards the corner, Craney trying to chase it. Around the outside, big bump. But Bran's able to force it out to the side. Right now just a pinch down. Panda really awkward. He does get a pop and another 50. Now bouncing down, Bozy sends it right back up to the ceiling. Will run out of boost. Craney will miss as well. Brand's touch not very cleared though. Panda will need a touch. He'll get a good one, and there's a demo too. Bozy racing in, will get the save. Panda trying to get to this one. Half a tank of boost. He'll try to jump straight up, but won't get a follow. Honda off the side again. Less than half the game left to go. We have a rule 1. Bran with a bit of a miss jump, but he has time. 2v2 now. Bran and Panda up against Frighten and Bozy. So Craney and Honda both removed. So right now we're mid-season. We're in the playoffs, but we got a couple more weeks of playoffs, then this will end and registration will open. The main thing you need to do is just join that Discord, and then instructions will be posted in there. Bran up off the corner, now passed back. That'll go to Panda. Panda trying to pop it up towards the ceiling again. Now down into the corner, looking for a double, won't find much. Bran now trying to wait, still a 2v2. That's a big dunk by Frighten. Does he have a shot? No, it's wide. Saved to the side by Bran. Now Bran, another long shot. Bozy diving in will make the save again. Now down the sideline. Bouncing right back up in the air. This one dunked back out to the side again. Panda misses though. It's open. Bran comes up huge. The defense is clutching up for both teams. It's still Madison though trailing. That's off the bar. Cleared away. I mean, at this point though, Lemon, you don't even need to say that. Because you can't PFA at this point. Just say you need to be in the server. Instructions will be posted. Registration will open in a couple weeks. Next season will probably start around August, I believe, like mid to late August. If you're a diamond, you probably won't be a starter, but you could definitely be a sub. And hey, if you grind, maybe you can go up to being a starter. And you got time as well. Like I said, next season doesn't necessarily start until August. So yeah, main thing is just get yourself in the Discord, maybe get involved with the community to get your name out there and make people more likely to draft you. But then it just comes down to, again, registration will open in not too long, and then just register and you'll be good. Follow the instructions in the Discord from there. As Bozy tries to knock it down, 10 seconds left to go. This has been like a 3-minute rule 1, by the way. And through the 2v2, Madison just still unable to find any offense. But there's a big miss. Bran is there. It's a mistake. And it's a tie game. Bozy panics. He misses. And it's open for Bran. We have OT. A lifeline for the Monarchs. Panda trying to bounce this one forward. Now we reset. A fresh timer, and it's not gonna take long. 15 seconds, and Madison take advantage, and they tie the series. They take it in OT, and the Madison Monarchs have a tied up series. They outshoot them 12-6. And it takes the entire 5 minutes plus overtime, but they managed to get 2 goals. And they managed to somehow steal a game win to tie the series. And so as we look forward to Urban Central for game number 3, now it matters that much more. Both teams have a win on the board, but who can take the momentum? We're going to see Honda playing. It's been a while since we've seen that. But overall, we will see how it goes as we do load in game number 3. Madison now with momentum. Another early shot, and it's only building. Panda's on the board, and it's first blood to the Monarchs, their first regulation lead. Honda now on it again, out towards the side wall. One feeling down. Now played across again, that one's out to the side. Panda trying to jump in. Now played back again. Honda trying to pop it forward. Frighten will get it out to the side wall. Honda now jumping in, out off the corner. Bran is there, rolling. McCraney saves it to the side. Rainey not going to get a piece of that one. Bozy now to the side where Frighten's there to clear it away. Now Bran up in the air again, following it down the sideline. No one on that one. Now we're on the outside again. Honda trying to get this one away. Now another bang downfield. Craney in the air, but it's dunked by Honda. Bran off the bar. Bozy now beats Panda. Honda's left alone. He needs a save. He won't get one. It's up high, but Craney knocks it home. It's a tie game again. 1-1. Bedford find their response. And now another one downfield, looking for the touch, but it's saved away by Craney. Down off the ceiling, Frighten will knock it down into the corner. Now off the sidewall again, this one dunked up off the backboard. Craney looked for a touch, won't find it. Panda's there, but he's dunked by Frighten. Up in the air again, Bran jumping in, but Bozy wins it out. Bozy now downfield, off the back wall. I think it's wide, but Craney doesn't let it stay that way. 2-1. Bedford take the lead. They have scored 2 straight goals, and they have flipped the momentum. Now centered back down. Madison looking for a response of their own, but Honda gets dunked until Bran gets it back. This is a game of cleanup shots, and it's Bran to get this one well placed into the top left corner, and Parity returns at 2. Out to the left side, Bran trying to take it up into the air, looking for a touchdown, ends up faking it. Frighten now lets it go. Craney getting bombed. Frighten so awkward, but Honda gets demoed. Panda gets a touch, but it's just wide off the back wall. Brand can't hit it. Now they have to get back. Honda another knockdown, but Bozy a shot. It gets through them all. And Bedford stay ahead of the pace. Panda just way too aggressive of a turn. I think he gets Goomba'd by Honda as well. He's trying to get there to get an early challenge, but he's just way too slow. Then, of course, watching for his teammate, he gets dropped on and then just can't get up for it. Craney trying to get it away. Honda now jumping in. It's Craney to win it by him. Ran back around the outside, playing back. Now Frighten able to get it by one. Panda trying to get it away again. Now Craney winning it forward. Another pop back, but it's Brand on it next. Right now another one dunked down. It'll bounce towards center, but cleared away by Honda. Bozy trying to get it in. Honda gets another piece of it. Brand next, but now it's awkward. Honda on it, looking for a 50, but it almost gets by Brand. Brand, though, does get a valuable touch as he'll fake Bozy back down to the ground, and now Bozy gives it up to Panda, but he'll give it right back to Frighten. Honda trying to win it forward, but it's into free space, and Bozy's the only one there. Craney cutting in, chooses to go for the bump, but Brand still gets over him. Honda now another cut. This one popped out to the left wall. That one over Brand. Panda the touch forward, passed back by Honda, but Craney's already on it. Now cleared forward. Craney can't get a piece. Brand waiting under it, a pop up in the air. He'll get bumped back. Bozy now out off the corner. Panda trying to roll it up the left wall. Now around the outside. Down in front of the net before Panda gets it away, but it's low boost for Madison. There's a demo on the goal line. Panda's left alone. He's spectating, but he watches the shot go wide. And another one across. Honda getting up early. He'll knock it downfield. 90 seconds left for the Monarchs. It's unlikely they'll get a miracle like last game. They have time to manufacture a goal for themselves, but they need to make it happen soon. Frighten trying to knock it down. Panda gets it up over him. Low on boost, though. He can only get that one more touch. Almost enough, but Craney's able to block it at the post. Now they're all forward. Brandel deflected off target for now. Panda, though, a miss. Bozy blocked. Frighten will not be. 4-2. It's a 2-goal Bedford lead. The defense is not back in time. And Frighten punishes. 1 minute left to go. It is a multi-goal Bedford lead. Make it 3. Brand tries to dive, but he's way too slow. And it's easy for Bozy. Brand now up the right wall, pass down to Panda. That's a shot, it's high. Brand crashing in, but it's 50'd away by Frighten. Honda pass back, Panda's there, but it's high again. They need to find the target, but it's cleared away. Madison's offense is lacking. Their defense is still non-existent. Everything is going wrong for them in this series. And with 30 seconds left to go, it seems inevitable that they will drop this game once again, and they will be trailing in the series once again, because Bedford are just outclassing them. Bozy moving across, he will bang it downfield. Final 10 seconds running down. Madison are going nowhere, but Bedford are one step closer. Wrong button, one step closer to the top 4. Pretty even in shots, but it's going to be Madison that outshoot them 12-10, but they get outscored 5-2. I mean, it's just not even close. Madison getting the chances at offense, but the shots just aren't connecting at all. And then they're conceding easily on the other side. So we just need to see an improvement on both sides of the ball, really. As we load in quickly now for game number 4. Bedford one ahead in the series. Can they keep it going, or can Madison find some control? Need to see the shots go on target. Need to see more threatening looks out of the offense, because a lot of them just kind of feel desperate or feel half-baked. And then beyond that, we need to see smarter decision-making on defense. This could be a look for Honda. It will be. 1-0. Madison scored first again. A missed touch by Craney, and Honda's lurking to punish. It only takes 18 seconds. But of course, the Monarchs have been here before, and they got dominated through the rest of the game. So they can't let it slip. They can't take their foot off the gas. They need to keep scoring. They need to keep playing their game. Honda now following it downfield, looking for another cut. It'll 50 up the right wall. Craney now trying to knock it down, looking for a touch. It'll bounce back up in the air. Right now across. Panda's there. Panda scores. 2-0. Panda just in the right spot is given the angle, and he buries the shot. Under a minute played, but it's already 2 goals on the board. This one bounced up. It's Bozy on it next. Off the sidewall, Craney playing lead blocker, but it's off target anyway. Honda now out to the other side. This one up in the air. Panda trying to jump in, won't get the dunk. Brand now able to get a touch. That'll pop it back into their half, but it should be free for Craney, although he'll get dunked. Right now trying to go next. He'll get it over to the sidewall, looking for a pinch, but won't get a lot. Honda now kind of disrupted as that's on target, but Brand safely gets back in just about the right amount of time. Craney trying to knock it down in the corner. Panda facing the wrong way, won't get a touch. Now Brand's left alone without boost, and he'll watch it go in his net. Panda backwards just tries to dive at it, but doesn't get the touch. And then Brand, just nothing he can do. He's stuck on the line, and it's a clean shot. 2-1. Monarchs still leading, but it's a step closer. Bedford still work to do, but at the very least, it's a step in the right direction. And of course, they have a little bit of breathing room in the series now. Honda, though, looking for a pass across. Panda's there. Dunked down, but not quite there. Now another one passed back. Brand is there, but it's saved away by Frighten. That might have sniped the top right corner, but it's denied before it does. Rosie now trying to roll it down the sideline again. Pop across. Brand is there. Touch kind of given to Craney. Won't take a quick shot. Frighten will try to play it forward, but no one really there to follow. And now played the other way. Big dunk! Big goal! Brand re-adds the security. It's a 2-goal lead again. Bozy tries to control it, but Brand makes him pay. Now rolling down into the corner. Bump comes through. Brand dropping it down, rolling across, and then cleared away again. Bozy now trying to get it downfield. Brand not able to get a piece of that one. Panda under it next. Looking for the clear downfield. It's a giveaway to Frighten. Brand trying to pass it back. He'll find Honda, but that touch is awkward. Bozy's in the air. Frighten lurking downfield. He'll shoot, but Panda will get a deflection at contact, and he'll keep it away. Bozy now up in the air again. Pass down by Brand. There's Panda, but Craney gets up in time. Right now another long clear. Honda, that's not a great touch. It's right back to Craney. It's almost in his net, but Honda gets a big dunk. This one's into the corner. Honda trying to roll it away, but Craney gets it away again. Panda now trying to follow it up, just given back to Bozy on that one. Craney now a drop down. Panda not able to connect. A double commit, but it's easily played by Honda. Panda hits the post. And Bozy gets a good read to tap that one to the side. As we're running down now, 70 seconds left to go. Still time for Bedford, but a lot less than there was. As Panda gets another center, and Honda gets another goal. Panda, the center out, makes it awkward for Frighten. And with 1 minute left to go, it is a 3-goal advantage. Right now a fake down. There's Bozy. Bedford will not go quiet. It's a 2-goal game again. (4-2). Under a minute left to go. Right back to where we were. Still a big comeback. Still a lot of work to do. But again, they keep themselves present. They don't let the momentum get too far away from them, perhaps. As Brand tries to follow this one around, playing the fake, and he does it brilliantly. We've turned into a shootout, and it's 5-2. Brand slows it down and then speeds it up, and Bozy can't react. Craney now up in the air yet again. Panda trying to get up, won't get a piece of it, but Brand will bounce it away. Bozy now trying to play it forward, which you could guess because Beware is a Panda. And Thog is a Bozy classic. I think it's his Twitch name. So, and now trying to wait on this one. Good control, but can't quite get it towards target. But it doesn't really matter because there are 10 seconds left to go. And it's still a 3-goal lead. And it is a game back to Madison. Mello, maybe read his name that it says Bran in it. Perhaps. Perchance even. But that is a big win for Madison. This time they will outshoot them 10-7. So Bran is Bran. Fun fact. As Madison tie up the series again. And so we go back and forth, and once again we're guaranteed at least 6 games as we roll on to the Aquadome for game number 5. Now, as we've gone back and forth, this one would favor the Bulldogs by the pattern, but we'll see if the pattern maintains, because this may just be the most important game yet. Down to a best of 3. Winner of this game takes match point. Honda trying for a dish off the backboard, but he might have saved it away from Bran. Panda now trying to be patient. He'll get the touch forward. A low boost on Bozy. He'll clear it out to the side wall. And now towards the center again. Frighten trying to get it away, but Honda will dive in and he'll get it out off the corner. Bozy away again. Big shot by Panda off the bar, but Honda's follow is saved by Bozy. Bran in there next. A high pop looking for a follow, and there's no one there for it. He'll try to go himself, but it's just a double commit. And a sweeping across. He'll steal the corner. Bozy now in a bit of an awkward spot, but he'll just beat 2 who are stacked on top of each other. Honda away. Panda looking for a back pass, but Bran a little bit slow to it. Bran now does pick it up. He'll get it forward. Panda in the air, but the shot rolls wide. Honda off the left side again. Bran trying to jump in. Faked out on the miss by Bozy. Brighton just going to send it down to the corner. Panda will catch it there. He'll grab his corner, but now it's dunked right back in by Craney. Bran, low power on the clear, but the landing will give him another touch, plus a pinch that'll force Brighton to wait as well. Now up on the backboard, Craney, a big clear. Panda trying to dive in. He'll pop it right back to the corner. Frighten. That one could turn dangerous because Honda's already there. Up high. Looking for a follow. Frighten cuts it off, but Brand's on it next. Madison have spent just about this entire game in the orange half. They've had several half chances or close chances, but nothing that's been able to find its way through. And so, as Bedford continue to battle back, this game holds scoreless for the moment. It just feels like Madison should be the team to score next, and yet watching this series, I don't know if they will be. Panda now on it. He'll bang it forward, off the backboard, dropping down. Rainey trying to get it away. Honda will back up, and he'll get a 50 up in the air. Brand now downfield next. This one cleared away. Over Panda. It's off target. He'll still need a read. He'll get one, but it's right at Frighten. And it's right in his net. First blood Bedford. The counter works in their favor. Panda left in a tough position. Knows he needs the read, but he rushes it. And he can't get it quite well enough. Brand jumping in next, down on target, saved to the side by Frighten. Posey now off the right wall, cleared downfield by Craney. Over everyone again, but this time Honda, better touch to the corner. Posey on it next though. Another one cleared away here by Panda. As Craney tries to knock this one down, centered across, up in the air. Panda saved by Posey. Honda puts it wide. The follow-up is lacking again for Madison, and it stays 1-0. Craney trying to clear it away. Honda now a 50 off the left wall. Brand won't go for the bump, and Posey will roll it away past Honda. Brand now lurking. He'll pop it up over Frighten. Craney now drives right by it. There's another miss, but fortunately it's just sitting in the corner, so there's no punishment. Now cleared downfield yet again. Posey trying to get it forward. Brand out off the corner. Craney trying to get it across again. Posey is there. Brand will knock it away. I mean, I don't know about that length. At the major, it's NA East. At the major, there was a game, Twisted Minds NIP, which was 10-4 at the end. We don't have those. As Panda looks for it, and he finally finds it. Tie game. Panda bounces it down and gets the double. And it is 1-1. Honda following it again. Yeah, there are a couple of EU players, but the games are played on US, so they have to deal with ping, you know. This one off the backboard, and Brand gets back in time. It looked like it could be another miss, but from the back of the net, Brand comes up huge, and on the other end, it's Brand again. 2-1. Madison take the lead. End-to-end heroics from Brand. Yeah, Wiko, I at least sent him a Discord link earlier, so he's good. Don't worry, Wiko, I'm on that. Right, and they're looking for a long clear. Honda's way too far, but he just gets back in time. Another overcommit, but this one unpunished. Now played across again. I mean, W, Wiko. Appreciate you being on that, of course. As Honda, another 51. Panda's waiting, but he can't find the angle. It was a tough one, and now that touch beats Brand. Honda left alone. Needs to save. He's got it. Low boost on Craney now looking for Posey, but he gets bumped. Posey trying to follow it. Doesn't have boost. Craney beat as well. Frighten now last back. Final 10 seconds left to go. Panda another shot. Ices the game. 3-1 Madison, and with 5 seconds left to go, the Monarchs break the trend. They will win their second consecutive game, and they will jump in front, 1 game away from a party against Boston next week. It's not over, but they're starting to look a little bit more in control. They outshoot them 10-5, and they outscore them by 2 as well. We'll see if they can keep it up, though, because it has been a series of back and forth. It has been a series of inconsistency. We've seen 2 series already end on Neo Tokyo. We've seen 1 go the distance. Which one will this be? And we are going to have a timeout coming through. Bang. Let me pause it for a second. Okay, bang. I'll let them know in the game chat. We will get it up on stream. We do have a timeout ticking. See, it would be a little easier for me if people put it in game chat, but I do check my DMs, so I do see it. I do see it eventually. But a lot of the time, I do see it after the point where they're supposed to start it, but I trust they called it early enough. And so the Bedford Bulldogs, see, part of it is I saw they weren't... No, you're good, Lynx. I said DM or in-game. Like, and everyone's been DMing it. Like, it's easy. I definitely will see it. It's just I start... Because it's a 2-minute timeout. And when that happens, like this one, I saw it with 20 seconds left on the post-game instead of 40. So then I just have to go, okay, so we're going to have this much less time. And I think I might have scammed you. I think it's... We'll cut it down to 35. I think it's that. I cut it 20 seconds too short. So there you go. I just do a little bit of math. Try to figure that out. But, yeah, I mean, Madison finally starting to take a little bit of control. Of course, as we said, it's been a very back-and-forth series. It's been a very up-and-down series for each of these teams. So we'll see now as we run down if Madison can keep it up, if they can close out the series here, or if we are just going to have another Game 7 as we load in now. Game number 6. Back on Neo Tokyo. Madison are 1 game away from the semifinals, but they need that 1 game to get it done. Can they do it, or will Bedford keep the series going? Bran trying to play it down the sideline. Craney, a big miss again. Bran is there. First blood, Madison. Bran forces him to make the play, and he can't get it. By the way, I do, because obviously I've been seeing that Bran is using the Paris decal. I love how it looks so different on different maps, but specifically, it is like so shiny on this map. It's fantastic. This one's over to Honda, now back down off the ceiling again. Stalling at the midfield. Demo comes through. Honda over to Panda, rolling up the back wall. This will roll out. Could be an angle for a shot, but no one will jump, and Frighten will get the clear away. Bran now gets beat as well. Off the backboard, this one will bounce back away. Now Bran, another one dunked out to the side. Ozzy trying to play it forward. Panda just waiting on the boost. Will still get there in time for a 50. Now around off the corner. Panda trying to play it away. It'll get by 1, but Craney's uncontested. He'll double it for a 50, but now Bozy gets bumped. Bozy, by the way, switching car design himself. Getting into, I believe, a dissolver as this one close but not scored. Frighten, another one cleared away. Frighten also switching into an Octane with the Gale Fire decal. Craney, another one 50'd out to the side wall. Trying to follow it up. Won't get there. Now it's a 50 through by Bran. Forced out to the corner. Craney trying to take it from there. Chooses to slow it down, but then gives it away to Honda. Honda, high pass, but Bran can't read it. Panda diving. He's last back. Goes for the double, but Craney denies him. He takes away the clip, and he keeps it a 1-goal game. Brand now left alone, passes it off the back wall. Frighten bounces it in, but Honda clears it away. Now around the outside again. Craney popping it out. Panda can't reach it. Honda might be first to turn. This one off the sidewall though by Frighten. That's over. Brand might be open, but Honda says no. He just gets back in time. And the lead remains. Now out off the back wall yet again. This one clearing around. Panda looking for the touchdown. Now out to the right wall again. Brand trying to pass it down. It's out off the post. Brighton goes the wrong way with his touch. Now 50'd up in the air again. Now bouncing back out. Honda looking for another shot, but Bozy, even without boost, is able to get there. Panda now with time. Another double. This time he's up above it. And it's saved away by the defense. Honda looking for another clear as Madison still only up by one. Still looking for a security goal. Trying to make this feel a little bit more comfortable. It's sitting on the line, but Craney saves it away. I mean, they didn't even choke. Madison just played, obviously game one was the sub game, and then they played quite bad in game two and game three. But it's certainly bounced back. Madison have just started playing the game. They look good. As there's a big bump, but now Craney gets it away. I mean, true. Bedford did choke game two. But even then, they wouldn't have won the series now. This might be forcing game 7. Although momentum would be incredibly different then, I'm sure, too. And that's true. It would have been 3-0. This one now out to the side. Honda's there! 2-0 Madison. 70 seconds left to go. And Honda buries the shot. And may have buried the Bulldogs season. There's still time on the clock, especially if there's that double commit. Okay, but Panda with a pinch makes it a little bit safer. Now centered out, could get awkward for Bedford, but they'll turn around. Still time for Bedford, but of course it just feels like such a tall task, and that one's off the bar again. That one almost certainly would have been the dagger, but just not quite across the line. Either way, though, as the time continues to run down, even if there is enough, it's getting lower by the moment. Bedford put up a fight. They look strong in the early part of the series, but it does not carry through. They do not take down Madison because the Monarchs fly high above and they will take down the Bulldogs. Yesterday's series went to 7. It ended in an upset, but the Monarchs will be having none of that, and they move on to play the Birds of Prey. They'll face Boston next week. A great series from start to finish. But it is the Madison Monarchs who get that extra game win, who will get to move on to next week. We'll see how they look then. For now, we will be taking a look at the bracket, and of course, we will be asking about an interview. Just give me half a second here to get the bracket updated, and I am literal in that time because there we go. Madison take a 6-game win, so both matches in the top half of the bracket do go to 6 games. Bottom half a little bit more one-sided, but doesn't say too much about the quality of the matchups, obviously. As of course, the Monarchs move on. So I think those will be 2 great series next week. before we go on too long, we will ask about an interview. Imagine we'll have one, but we will see. And we are going to have an interview. And so we will be back in just one moment. And we are back with Madison. A bit of a slow start, but you guys scale into a 6-game win. How's it feel to make the semifinals?
Really good.
We should have lost.
My
low-key.
pee hole's burning.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's beat this guy. Kill him.
Mods, take him
feels
out.
pretty good.
It was a fun series.
It was a fun series. He had a good time. Had to put the scare in Shade. He's like, oh no, it's happening again. They're losing, and yeah.
I was scared.
Yeah, he was scared. Told you. No, I want to be known. Actually, so game 6, I saw Neo Tokyo, and Brand goes, "Screw Neo Tokyo," and I was like,
No, I
Neo
said screw
Tokyo?
Champions Field because I was like, we're
Oh, yeah,
gonna
you
win in
said-
6.
Yeah, you said, screw
Yeah,
Champions
stupid.
Field. No, okay, so he didn't say because we're gonna win this. He said screw Champs Field, and I said, wait, why isn't it Champs Field? Isn't it 3-3? No,
This guy's lost.
I was like, oh, game's tied. Oh, win or lose, guys.
Bro thought he
Go
lost
home.
game 2.
I for some reason thought it was alternating. I thought it was like they won all the odd games and we won all the even games, and I was like, oh yeah, we're fine.
I mean, that did happen until game 5. You guys broke that. And that's why
Yeah,
you had the lead.
I forgot. I'm gonna be so honest. I was like, when
Yeah.
did we win 2 in a row? That last game.
Yeah, the last game.
Whoops.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Now, I do have to ask, why did the series start so slow for you guys?
There's a
Chud
nice
Brand,
answer and a
probably.
mean answer.
Chud Brand. Say both. Give both answers.
Me?
Chud Brand. Yeah, Chud Brand, bro.
It's not my
The
fault.
nice
you sat
answer is
me.
we were just warming up. The mean answer is we thought we could just be slow against them.
No, what
Yeah,
happened
maybe
was
walk.
is Panda showed up late to Scrim, so me, Honda, and Shade actually had games in. So he should have played me, Honda, and Shade because we actually had some chem and we were whooping it up for
True.
scrims.
Okay.
So then he sat me for a game, and I'm over here losing blood circulation to my feet, sitting on my butt.
Okay.
And
So,
then
got a
puts me
big
in.
butt,
He puts me in
too.
and expects me to be MVP every game, which I was.
I mean,
but
yeah, you were.
it's like kind of a lot of pressure.
Open that merchant.
True.
I don't.
We did all the
Things-
work.
Who shows up on the scoreboard?
Sorry. No, it was a good time though.
Brand told me in confidence that he's pushing rope right now.
Okay.
That's fucked up, bro.
No.
No, listen, Linda. Yeah, like Honda said, it's just me. We're driving around, kind of cruising, having fun. And then after we lost the second game, I was like, all right, guys, we're playing really slow. We're being really like passive. Let's go be aggressive. And then we just won. So, And also, I also forgot that we had a timeout.
Fair.
I'll be so for real.
I mean, in previous
It's okay, we
seasons,
didn't need it.
I have reminded managers. This season, I said I've announced it. I'm not. You guys got it. Yeah.
I dead
You
ass
either
forgot.
know
I
or
don't
you
think we were
don't
gonna
know.
take a-
Selfish.
I don't think we're gonna take a timeout at any point anyway, unless one of us had to
Fair.
like use the bathroom or something. But just locked in for a sec.
Of course, of
Just
course.
the other boys though, those guys are solid as hell. It's unfortunate that they're not part of the top 4.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, looking forward to that top 4. Obviously, you guys are up against Boston next week. How do you feel about that matchup?
Light work.
okay, confident.
Dude.
We put
Evil
our makeshift
Honda.
team.
Oh yeah, we're gonna beat the makeshift team this time.
Yeah.
All right, chill, bro.
Okay.
Okay, I'm human. I made a mistake. Okay, and they beat us, so it's fine.
Man,
Yeah,
that
but
makeshift is so good. They should team together.
Low key,
Real
bro.
shit.
They're not already a team. They should be. Come on.
For some reason,
They're
Honda
bad.
kept calling me a chud.
I mean, it is in your name.
Nuh-uh. I only
Okay,
said
now the caster is calling me a chud.
wow. You perceive him how you
Yeah.
want, and you think he's a chud. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's true.
Call him Chub Brand after that game. Shit.
So you guys feeling confident? That was the main summary of that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I mean, it went to what 5 last time.
Yep.
So
It's
Yeah,
kind
it
of
was
fun that
rigged.
we're playing tomorrow.
yeah, we are
So
playing
like we're
tomorrow.
gonna go and
Leaks.
warmed up.
Leaks. We're playing tomorrow.
No way.
Yeah. But
Plus, I heard a rumor that Bacon has a child wife.
Well, what? Okay. Well.
her name is Rebecca.
I'm too close
It's
to
true.
comment.
All right. I guess, man.
It's Shade's kid.
Shade.
No. Okay.
But-
We do have a comment from Bacon before that saying better learn
Oh.
defense in 24 hours. How do we feel about that?
Why defense when offense work?
That's true.
It didn't
Well,
work
listen to
last time
anyone with
against
a
them.
step. The
It almost
child.
did.
Okay, but it will this time.
Yeah.
Shade, have
it
you
almost
heard of
did.
insanity?
Listen,
Exactly.
they got
Yeah,
defense.
I
They just
put
don't
it
like to show
insanity.
it to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our big secret.
Yeah, it's the secret weapon. They're waiting to pull it out.
Fair. Fair. Well, I do think that's about all I have for you guys. So, congratulations on the big win and good luck next week.
Thank you.
Thanks, Doggo. Thanks for casting.
Absolutely. All right, and that will do it for the first game of tonight. It's a 6-game win for Madison. Your final score here one last time, Monarchs 4, Bulldogs 2. So we'll see you a little bit later on for the last Prism quarterfinal, but that does it for the Pixel Week. Again, Semi's up next. They said that they're going to play tomorrow. Figure out the time when they schedule it. And then Daytona Inchin will be on Thursday. So, a couple good games. You won't want to miss them. We hope to see you back. But for now, that does it. We'll see you later tonight.